Hello and welcome to another beauty box unboxing. Today it's my Cohorted subscription box for February 2023. So this box costs £39.99 and it works 1 month in advance, meaning you'll receive your first beauty box between the 1st and the 15th of the following month. From then on you get billed between the 1st and the 3rd of each month, so that means if you sign up in February, your first beauty box will be the March one. Then I think you'll be billed between the 1st and 3rd of March for the April box. So it's a little bit more complicated to keep track of than some of the other subscriptions. Now this month I've had a bit of an interesting time of it. So I've had a problem. We normally get this leaflet with this box and there's a QR code on the back that takes you to their online magazine. Now I've been having problems with that since November. I haven't been able to access it. And on that app, normally it gives you a description of all the products, really good description actually, including pricing, but it also tells you about what to expect in next month's box. So last month I obviously couldn't access the online magazine, so I had a look on the website and it looked like they were doing this collaboration with Stylist. There were going to be 15 products in there. It looked absolutely fantastic and I thought, great, wow, I can't wait for it. Anyway, I got this about a week ago and I opened it up, but there were only 10 products in there. So I was a little bit disappointed, to say the least. And I thought, well, what's going on here? So I thought, I'm going to email them. I sent a very polite email to them saying, oh, did you miss out 5 of the products? What happened? And they said, no, well, actually subscribers are getting the 10 products in their box, but we're also doing a limited edition box with the extra 5 products. And I thought, well, that's a bit odd. Normally with Cohorted, as a subscriber, you get the box for £39.99, and I thought that at the end of that, if they'd got any left over, they put it on their site in their shop, sell it for £50 with package and posting extra. And so as a subscriber, you're getting the better end of the deal for your loyalty. But this way round, it was a bit weird, particularly as we pay a month in advance. So, for example, if I decided I wanted the limited edition one, I'd have already paid for the subscription box. So I just didn't understand the thinking on that. So I sent another email back, again, very nice, polite one, saying that I didn't understand, you know, as a subscriber, surely I should be rewarded for my loyalty and all that sort of thing. So the other thing I did mention about the app, how I hadn't been able to access it, they sent another email back that said they were really sorry, they valued the fact that I was a loyal subscriber and they were going to offer me a limited edition box free of charge, which I have actually declined because I thought I don't want to cost them money, you know. I just wondered what was going on. But they did say that they wouldn't be doing it in future, because that was one of the things I'd asked, you know, if you're going to do it each month, there's no point me being a subscriber. I'd rather not be a subscriber and decide whether I want the limited edition box each month. But they have told me that next month both boxes will have the same contents, so that has reassured me. Obviously, if it doesn't happen, then I will write back to them again. They also mentioned about the app. They said if you are having problems accessing it, a few people are apparently, then delete it from your phone if that's where you've got it. I guess that's where you'll have it, or your tablet or something, and then try and re-download it, which is what I did, and then it worked and it was great because it has got some amazing information in there. So that has taken me a very long time to explain, and I'm sorry about that, but I thought it was very interesting to tell you that in case you've had the same experience. Now, I haven't watched any other unboxers to see if they've had the same experience, mainly because I don't watch people unboxing the boxes that I unbox before I do them, in case I'm influenced by what they say, and I don't trust myself not to be. Okay, so you might have already watched someone unboxing this and they've explained all that, and I'm so sorry you've had to go through it again. Right, get on to the contents of this box. So for this box, as I say, it's a collaboration with the Stylist. It's worth £126. Now, if you did want the limited edition, that is, I think, £50, but it's worth over 200, so it is worth a look at if you haven't had the subscription. So I think it's still brilliant value for money, $39.99, and you get £126 worth of products. Do you know what? I'd have been so happy with this box if I hadn't thought we were getting the 15 products. And do you know what? On the leaflet as well, if you look on the leaflet, it does show all the 15 products, so it is a bit strange. Anyway, I'm still happy with it. Next month's box is a Kate Somerville collaboration called Female Founders. So I'm not sure if it's exclusively Kate Somerville products or just her choosing the products. Now the sneak peek is one of hers, and it is my one of my absolute favourite cleansers. It's the goat milk cleanser, which is worth £38. I love that. I've just actually run out of mine. I got the last squeeze out the other day. It's fabulous product. But I don't know what the other products are going to be in that box, but it's going to be a good one, I reckon. Okay, on to this month's box and the contents in here. So the first item is, I think this was a sneak peek last time, which is by Pixie, and it's the Overnight Glow Serum. So this is 30ml and it's got an RRP of £26. It is available on the brand's website at that price. And Cohorted say this is a serum that smooths the complexion by gently exfoliating. It helps to reveal a more even and radiant skin tone overnight. The key ingredients are formulated glycolic acid and arginine to help reduce the appearance of fine lines and fade sunspots over time. Cucumber and aloe vera extracts to calm the skin. Vitamins A, C and E to nourish, and it's suitable for all skin types. You're supposed to use it in the evening, and you massage 2 to 3 drops onto cleansed toned skin before your moisturiser. And they say we recommend using SPF in the daytime, especially when using a product with glycolic acid. So I've used a lot of Pixie products before, but I've never had this one. Now I'll show you how it comes. I have used it, so I have put it together, if you like, before now. So that's why this is a bit used looking. So you get your pipette separately, and then you get your little bottle like this. I'll put the pipette back in because it has actually got product on, which has gone all over me. So it's in a cute little bottle, little sort of tinny sounding bottle. Your cap comes off, and there's a little rubber stopper in the top which just pops out. So you've got that, and then you add your little pipette in like that. So I'll show you what it looks like. Now I have used it. Now with glycolic acid and these exfoliating type products, I am extra cautious because of my sensitive skin, but I did use this one and it was absolutely fine. I actually really rather liked it. You can see the texture there. It's kind of like, it's like a gel serum, a light gel, not a sticky gel, and it just blends in like that really nicely. It feels good on the skin, doesn't feel tingly or anything like that. And I did use it overnight. Now I think it did make my skin feel smoother the next morning. I used a moisturiser over it like I think you're supposed to, but I really did like using it. It's definitely did something for my skin. So I'm going to continue using this. Now it doesn't say how many times a week you should use it, so I'm assuming you can use it as often as you want if your skin can take it. I will probably just use it about 2, maybe 3 times a week, just to be on the safe side. So you have to be careful and do what's right for your skin, I think. Okay, the next item is the Nip and Fab Glycolic Fix Scrub. So this is 75ml with an RRP of £12.95, and it is available on the brand's website at that price. Cohorted says, forget what you knew about face scrubs. What sets this one apart from the rest is its ability to exfoliate inside your pore rather than just the surface of the skin. That's because their 3-in-1 micro exfoliant is packed with glycolic acid to slough away dead skin cells and salicylic acid to flush out clogged pores. The glycolic acid dissolves dead skin cells, refines skin texture and tones, and boosts luminosity. The salicylic acid exfoliates inside your pores, flushing out congestion, making it a hero ingredient in the fight against blackheads and blemishes. And they say this should be used as a bonus step in your skincare routine. Use after cleansing and before treatment. It can be used either morning or evening up to 3 times a week. And you gently massage onto damp skin, avoiding the eye contour area, then rinse with lukewarm water. And again, they say use an SPF when using this product because those ingredients can make your skin extra sensitive to sun exposure. So I haven't used this one, mainly because, as I say, I am extra cautious. I was hoping someone else in the family would, but no one has for me. So I've had a little go on the back of my hand just to see what it's like. So that's what it looks like, but there are very fine grains in there. Now I think if I used that on my face, I wouldn't like it. And to be honest, I am very careful, as I say, with glycolic and particularly salicylic acids. Now I think salicylic acid is a brilliant blemish ingredient. If I do get a spot, and I do get spots in odd places now and then, I use a salicylic, actually I think it is by Nip and Fab, their salicylic drop thing, like a serum, and I just dab it onto the spot, and honestly it works. It's like a dream. It's brilliant. So I think if you are blemish prone, oily skin, this is going to be absolutely great for you. It's not one I'm probably going to use, but I will pass it on to someone who will love it. Just going to quickly try and wipe my hand. Actually, I wanted to say it's got a very orangey smell. That I can actually smell it coming up. Oh gosh, yeah, it's really orangey. Quite nice actually. I think I'm going to have to pause because that's gone everywhere. I'll be back in a sec. Right, the next item is by Bare Minerals, and it's the Skin Longevity Serum. So this is 8 mils with an RRP of £10.50. So it looks like 50 mils is available from various online suppliers at an RRP of £58. So I think £10.50 is a fair valuation. And Cohorted says this clean vegan anti-aging serum powered by unique superfood long life herb is clinically shown to strengthen your skin so it looks younger and firmer. It's packed with clean and vegan ingredients. So boosted long life herb is a mineral rich plant extract responsibly sourced from Okinawa in Japan, now boosted to strengthen and smooth skin's texture while helping to resist visible signs of aging caused by daily damage. Also, it has Californian poppy, which provides an antioxidant protection to help defend against skin against free radical and environmental damage. Niacinamide, also known as vitamin B3, this helps protect and strengthen the skin's barrier as well as soften the look of fine lines and wrinkles. It helps reduce blemish scarring and dark spots, even skin tone, and fights excess shine. So I'll show you what it looks like. It's in this little plastic sort of container, and then it's got a little pump action at the top. So to use this, you use it after cleansing and you smooth 2 pumps over the entire face and neck, and you can use it daily, morning and night. So I'll show you what it looks like. Now I have had something very similar from Bare Minerals before, but I don't actually think I've had this one. And it is a lovely sort of serum to use. It feels very soothing and soft on the skin actually. And I have used it. I only used it on my forehead because I was using some other products at the time and I didn't want to overload my face. And that's kind of where I would definitely want to use a product like this. And it was nice. It was a lovely product to use. No problem, no reaction, absolutely fine. I think I would try and use it over the rest of my face as well. I just have to try and incorporate it correctly into my routine, if you know what I mean. When you've got quite a lot of skincare products on the go, you have to think about how you're going to use them and when. Okay, I am going to keep it though because I like it. Okay, the next item is by WBCO and it's Soap Brows. So this has an RRP of £15 and it's available on the brand's website, which is actually Westbarn Co, at that price. And Cohorted says this was created by a professional makeup artist to perfect and hold your brow style, whether you want fluffy eyebrows, feather brows, natural looking brows, or a more groomed look. So to use this, I used it wrong, by the way. I always get these things slightly wrong, and I did look for the instructions, because there are instructions in here on a little piece of paper. I'm opening it the wrong way, which I completely ignored, you know, like you do. So there's the instructions in there, and then so I went online, read some instructions from somewhere that was selling it, and then kind of misread them and got it a bit wrong, but never mind, I think it has worked anyway. So it comes in this absolutely gorgeous little tin like this, and you get a beautiful little bamboo spoolie with it. What you're supposed to do, I think, so the lid comes off like that, and that's what it looks like inside. So I think you're supposed to spray, like, they've got their own spray, but you can use a normal setting spray or facial spray sort of spritz. I used, I think it was a rose spritz spray, and then you put it on there, and then you're supposed to make up a little paste with your spoolie and then use that on your eyebrows. I completely misread it, as I often do. I sprayed the brush with the spray and then did it like that, so I probably didn't get enough product on my brows. But having said that, they do feel like they've got some on, and I think it was quite a nice little thing to use. Now, I used it on my eyebrows without any colour on at first, because I thought, well, I'll just see what they look like naturally, but they are a little bit sparse in areas, so I have tried to sort of fill them in with a bit of crayon. I'm not sure how well I did, but never mind. So yeah, I quite like them. It did feel quite heavy there at first, but it has lightened up a bit, and it just feels fine now. So yeah, it's lovely. Now, I don't know whether I will use this very often, but I'm going to keep it because wow, it's beautiful. And if you're like me and you like sort of collecting makeup, that's kind of, this is what it all is for me. It's like a hobby and a little bit of a collection. I want to keep that in my collection. Right then, the next item is by, now this is one of my favourite hand creams. In fact, I've only got two favourite hand creams. I can't think who the other one's by, but this is definitely one of them, and it's by L'Occitane, and it's the Almond Delicious hand cream. It's 30ml with an RRP of £8, and this is a travel size, and it's available on the brand's website. It's actually priced at £9 at the moment, and they say, enriched with almond milk and almond oil, the silky smooth cream helps to nourish and soften the hands while enveloping them with the subtle and mouth-watering scent of fresh almonds, and non-greasy formula has a creamy texture perfect for hydrating hands throughout the day. The almond nut, which grows protected in a beautifully soft and green velvet shell, is renowned for its ability to soften and smooth the skin. L'Occitane is committed to purchasing almonds from producers in the south of France, so that the almond tree, which had long been forgotten in the region, once again becomes a familiar element in the Provençal landscape. So to use this, you apply to hands throughout the day as often as desired, paying special attention to knuckles and any dry areas. So the reason I love this, I mean, it is a beautiful hand cream and does a great job as well. I'll just show you on the back of my hand actually. It's quite a light, not too thick, but it's the smell. I love the smell of this. I absolutely adore the smell of this. And they've got a sort of a body cream in the similar range, which again is beautiful. Now this, to me, it's a milky kind of smell for me. It's kind of like a beautiful rice pudding that you just, oh, I just love this smell. And obviously you can see it's blended in really well, and it is great on your hands too. So I am happy. I haven't got this at the moment, so to get it is fabulous for me. Okay, the next item, now it's another one by L'Occitane, and I wasn't entirely sure about this. I've never had it before, but isn't it pretty? Can you see the beautiful colours in that? So this is the Reset Oil in Serum. It's 5 mils and it has an RRP of £9, so you can get 30 mils from the brand's website for £55. So this sounds pretty much correct in the valuation. Cohorted says transform your skin overnight with this product for rested, smooth, glowing looking skin. When massaged into your skin, thousands of golden bubbles suspended in the serum release. It stimulates skin microcirculation and increased collagen synthesis for glowing skin. Finally, a satin smooth finish leaves the skin instantly hydrated without any greasiness or residue. After one night, you will find your skin soothed, hydrated and looking smoother, and your complexion fresh and rested. So the ingredients include patented immortal sap like extract, which soothes the skin from redness and tightness as well as boosts its recovery. Majoram, known to help activate gene expression functions that have become dormant due to natural aging, and Acmella oleifera, which relaxes muscle tension and helps to smooth the appearance of fine lines and expression lines. So to use this, you apply to freshly cleansed skin, avoiding contact with eyes. It's most effective when used at night, followed by your regular serum and moisturiser routine. So I found that quite interesting because I thought this was going to be like an oily one that you put on sort of after everything else, but you put it on before your moisturiser, and it is really, really lovely. See if I can take the lid off now because I've got hand cream on my hands. That's what it looks like with a little pump action sort of way, and I don't know whether you can see that. That's what it looks like, and it does smell really lovely. Oh, it smells beautiful. It's got a beautiful smell to it. They are good with their smells, aren't they? I mean, I can smell the hand cream under that as well now. The combination of the two is fab. It's quite a fresh smell. I don't want to use too much of it up because I really do like it. Yeah, there is a bit of an underlying smell as well, but the initial smell is quite fresh and lovely and luxurious smelling. So I used it. I loved it. I didn't expect to like it because I've kind of gone off oil type products, the majority of them. This doesn't feel oily at all. It feels beautiful. Skin feels velvety there. It's a really nice product, and I will be using that from now on at night time as part of my routine. Okay, the next item is, while I was looking for the information on the L'Occitane product, I noticed they're doing a subscription box. It costs £25. It's only worth £35, so it's kind of like a discovery box, I guess, but it's full of things like limited editions and new ranges and things that they're doing. So if you like L'Occitane, it is worth a look if you go on their website. I am tempted, I have to say, because I do like L'Occitane. The things that they're doing, I think they've got like a bath product in there and maybe a shower gel. I can't remember everything in there, but they are things that I haven't had before, and it comes with a nice little bag as well, I think. So have a look at it, see what you think. I haven't made my mind up. I've got a few boxes that I've ordered already, so it just depends. I think I'll have a think about that one, but if you like the brand, definitely worth a look. And Mother's Day is coming up soon, so again, present. Unfortunately, my mum isn't here anymore. I would love to have bought her something like that, but you know, you might want it if you're a mum yourself. Maybe ask, maybe drop a few hints, that sort of thing. Anyway, stop waffling. I'd better get on with this. The next item is by Laura Mercier. It's the Pure Canvas Hydrating Primer. It's 10 mils. Cohorted says it's worth £7. Now you can get 25 mils from online suppliers for £18, so I think the valuation is correct. The brand says the hydrating formula of this primer, best for beauty lovers with dehydrated or mature skin. Create a breathable, replenishing base that will keep makeup looking fresh until it's washed away. And you apply it after skincare, including day creams. Delicately massage a dime-sized amount. I'm not sure what size a dime is, unfortunately, but I'm guessing it's sort of, I don't know, that much. I don't know. onto the skin with your fingertips. Complete the look with tinted moisturiser or foundation. So I have had this before. I've also had their blurring primer, which I love that one. That is my favourite, to be honest, of this brand for primers. But this is nice, and it does feel lovely and hydrating, and I've got it on today under my makeup, so it has done a very good job. On the base. Oh, actually I've got one already, so that one's sealed at the moment, so I have got another one, which is the one I used today, and this is what it looks like. And as you can see, it is very lightweight. It does feel and look hydrating, doesn't it? And it does feel like that on the skin, but provides a great base for makeup. So I do like it. I've had it before, and I will use that one. Okay, the next item is, now there's a couple of items now by Ofra which we have had in a cohorted box before, so I am a little bit disappointed in a way, because the first one we get is the highlighter. So I think we got this in the cohorted box. I think it was August that we got the Ofra box, which I do like Ofra, brilliant brand, really happy with that box. This is what it looks like. Now I think this has got a mirror, so I'll just try and open it up, hide the mirror somehow like that, and that's what it looks like. So this is a full size, which Cohorted says is worth £23. Now I can't find this particular one on any UK websites, but they've been pretty good with their valuations so far, so I guess it's correct. And the brand says an all-in-one highlighter that includes Rodeo Drive, a universally flattering sun-kissed soft gold, which I'm not sure which ones they are. Pillow Talk, a soft pearl pink, that's going to be that one I think. Star Island, a warm ivory, well that's probably that one, and Blissful, a golden bronze with a rose undertone, which I think is that, so that's the first one that they said, isn't it? And they say glow forever in our highlighters, created with powerful pearl pigments that are pressed from liquid to baked. The luminosity from the pearls in the formula provide an unparalleled shine and pigment payoff that melts into the skin without looking cakey or powdery. And they suggest using a fan brush to create a more subtle lit from within glow, or spotlight those cheeks with a smaller brush to really shine. You can probably see, I can see my cheeks shining away actually. So it does do a pretty good job. As I say, I've already got it, so I used this one. Let me just use this one to show you what it looks like, because I'm going to give the other one away. What I did was I used a blend of all of the colours with a brush, not a fan brush. I used like a highlighter brush that I've got, and it creates this beautiful sort of glow like that. It's really nice, and I actually do, that is one of the highlighters that I do actually use. There's a couple that I use, and that's one of them, because I think it does a really nice job. Okay, bit of a shame to get another one, but it's nice to be able to give it to someone, I guess. Okay, the next item, now again this is from Ofra, and there is a bit of an issue with this one because it should have been the makeup fixer, which Cohorted says is worth £15, but I got the Dew body shimmer in Moonstone. Now got this in the Cohorted box in August as well, but this is worth more. Cohorted said back then it was worth £30.37. So for the makeup fixer, Cohorted says spray liberally onto shoulders, legs and arms for the perfect all over shine. And for the body shimmer, the brand says drape this ultimate glow on your shoulders, chest, legs and arms to shine with the intensity of the pearl pigments in our scene stealing highlighters without the skin becoming too oily or slippery. Now because I got this in August, this is what it looks like. This is my one that I've got. I haven't used a great deal of it because I only tend to use body shimmers during the summer anyway, and by August I'm starting to cover up really, although I think we did have a nice September this year, didn't we? I can't quite remember. Oh gosh, everything's going everywhere. But this is a nice one. This is nice. I'll show you what it looks like on my arm. It's really, really shimmery. It's by the highlighter, so I'll put it there. Hopefully you'll see the effect of it. There, I'm really shining now, aren't I? So it has got real shimmer to it. It is a really good one, and it smells nice too. It's kind of like a banana sort of smell. Now I looked at the packaging to see how long you can use it for once it's open. I'm sure it said 24 months, so I'm going to keep the one I've already got because I'm not going to be using this, let's face it, until the summer, but I will use it then. But I will be giving this one away, so there you go. That's another giveaway on the Ofra, but lovely brand. It's nice to be able to give it to someone. Okay, finally, what Cohorted do most of the time, which I love, is include a little perfume sample, which I've now dropped. There it is, I've caught it. This time it is by Floral Street. So it's a 1.5 ml sample, and it's the Black Lotus perfume. So it doesn't really have a value, but having said that, if you wanted to buy 10 ml, I think it's something like £28. So even this small amount has got a value. And the brand, I think, said, a powerful and spicy woody perfume. Black Lotus is our cult favourite classic English rose with attitude. Complex and multifaceted, the sweet honeyed scent of centifolia rose adds depth to the stronger spicy nuances by way of red peppercorn and saffron, once smelt, forever adored. And the ingredients are listed as jasmine, saffron, papyrus, black cherry, red peppercorn, saffron, centifolia rose, black violet, accord, narcotic musk flower and patchouli fraction. So I'm just looking at this actually to see, yeah, it does say red peppercorn. For some reason in my head, the first time I read it, it was pink peppercorn, but it says red peppercorn. Anyway, I have tried it on today, and I put it on, gosh, it must have been about 4 or 5 hours ago now. I can still smell it, although I can smell more banana-y smell now. And it ends up being a perfume that I really like. There's a rose-like quality to it, but there is something else there. Very comforting one, very lovely, like wrapping yourself in a blanket for me. I often get that with sort of rose ones, but the first initial hit of it was I wasn't sure at all. So I'm going to spray it again just to see, just to remind myself what it smelled like. So yeah, I'm not sure, that first spray. Oh yeah, so you get this smoky hit. I've had that in a few perfumes, and this actually reminds me of another perfume. I'm not entirely sure which one. I think it might be something like By the Fireside, which I have got, with that really interesting, strange start to it. Something like that, because you're not quite sure whether you like it or not. But you can't stop sniffing. That kind of perfume. As I say, the end result I really like. So I think I will use it. I love getting these samples, because what I do with these is I tend to use them when I'm working from home. So I put them on and that way I use them up quite quickly. Okay, that's the end of the box. What do you think? Now, for me, I really like this box. If I hadn't known about the other box with the 15 items, I would have loved this box. A bit annoyed about getting the extra Ofra products, but not too annoyed. But I think that the customer service from Cohorted on this occasion was spot on. I think they did really well, and I do look forward to their next boxes. I hope they continue. They are one of my favourite subscription boxes. I enjoy receiving them, probably more than any other box, and that's a lot to say. So okay, I'm a little bit annoyed this time, but not too bad, and they responded really quickly and in a really positive way for me, so I forgive them completely. Anyway, I hope you're all right. I hope you have a fabulous week wherever you are. I send you loads of positive vibes, lots of love. Take care, and I hope to see you soon. And sorry it went on for so long. Take care.